Hey everybody, welcome back. We are on part 9 of our project, identifying what exactly the business analyst is doing, the BA roadmap A to Z to get the work done. This is a free YouTube course for you so that you have a real life project example and you can now start to see exactly what we are doing in real life as business analysts. So the fourth step is to evaluate the options. We looked at situation investigation and problem analysis. We looked at considering the stakeholder perspectives. We've looked at analyze the needs, and now the fourth step, which is evaluate the options. Remember, in analyze needs, I told you that there's an RFP document that all these things you are gathering at high level will go into so that you can seek vendors. Vendors will be chasing you to say, we can do this, we can do that, right? It's kind of like a sales thing as well. So you want to create that document that will have certain details to let the vendors know that these are the things that we're looking for. Can you do it? Send us a proposal so that we can now decide out of all these people we've sent it to, who are the top ones that we want to call in to give us a sort of demo, right? Okay, so let's go straight into the video to evaluate the options. The business analyst can use various a range of tools and techniques such as vendor research. I already mentioned the BA may research different vendors as well as other members of the team can do that. Some stakeholders can do it as well and give you ideas of who they think you should research. So you would research these different vendors and solutions for your cloud-based system to identify the potential options for the organization. You would then also do some cost-benefit analysis at this stage, right? Evaluating options. What are the various things that will help us meet our requirements? You perform that cost-benefit analysis, compare the costs of these vendors. What are the costs and benefits of the different options for this new system? It will really help you to identify the option that provides the best value for the organization. Cost and benefit. I can't really tell you how to do this so that we don't make this course so long. Yeah, it's YouTube, so everything needs to be short in short bits. Now let me take opportunity to tell you about my BAS, Business Analyst School membership. If you would like more detailed courses like this, available for you anytime, access anytime, any day. Business Analyst School offers a membership opportunity which gives you resources, prepare for your foundation business analysis exam and pass your exam. We have monthly live coaching session where I'm there with you. We're talking, we're exchanging, you're asking me questions. I'm also teaching in these live coaching sessions, which we do on the last Friday of every month. And so many other things that are available there. Templates, documents, CV, BPMN course. I have a BPMN course on there to really help you understand how we use BPMN for process mapping. But yeah, these are sort of things that are available there, so you don't want to miss out. Click the link in the description box or look at the link here and join the membership. This is for your career. This is for your growth. Okay, let's go back into the video. So doing that cost and benefit analysis, which are the best vendors to meet. Now you also will be doing some requirements validation here in evaluating your options, validating your non-functional and functional requirements for the new system against each option, each of the vendor option, to determine which one best meets the organization's needs. You're also doing risk analysis. Yeah. You may identify potential risks and issues associated with each of the options. So this options analysis stage or evaluating the option stage, we're just focusing on the vendors and how they can help us. What are the risks? What are the issues? To determine that level of risk that the organization is willing to accept or not. Yeah. You also will be performing stakeholder feedback, gathering feedback from your stakeholders on each option to understand their preferences. Yeah. Because you're not the one making the decision. You need to let them know, these are various options we have. What do you prefer? This is what they can do. This is what they can't do, so that you ensure that their needs are taken into account. And remember, throughout these stages of the BI approach, the stakeholder engagement aspect is always there throughout. So as much as you're doing these things, what are the deliverables? So as much as you're doing all these activities, risk analysis, vendor analysis, what is the document, the deliverable that you're providing? So what's the outcome of this evaluate options stage? This could include a report or a presentation. So as BAs, we do presentation as well. You'll be presenting the summarized options that you've identified and researched, that you've also evaluated, as well as the one that you recommend. As BA, we can recommend which one we think is best as well. But as much as you're making recommendation, you need to make justification for that recommendation. Why are you recommending this? Various stakeholders will also have their own recommendation, and then somebody will pick which one. We'll have demos with the vendors. They will come in, show us demos. It's quite a lot. This project is quite a lot. But anyway, so when doing your presentation, you want to have a summary of your functional and non-functional requirements. You're presenting this to your stakeholders, your team members. You also want to have a description of the options that you've evaluated. Option 1, vendor A, for example, for our project, let's just say this is what the BA found. The first vendor, let's call it vendor A, the cloud-based CRM system. They have a full range of features at a cost of 40K per month with an additional 100K for initial setup. Cost benefit analysis. Yeah, what are all the various features that they want to do? Why are they charging us 40K per month? And what's the 100K initial setup for? The vendor B is also a cloud-based CRM system with most features that we want, right? At a cost of 35K with an additional 75K for initial setup. This is what you are doing in your presentation. You have your PowerPoint presentation there. And vendor C, generally it's good to have three from all the ones you've researched. You have 3 that you guys can choose one finally from. So you have 3 that will come and do the demo for you as well. The third one, vendor C, is a cloud-based CRM system with some features. Remember, we have one that has the full range of the features that we're looking for. The second one has most of the features. The third one has some features. It costs 25K per month. With an additional 50K for initial setup. So which one should we go for? Because you've done your research, you'll have more details about what are the some features that they're talking about here. In our cost benefit analysis, option 1, which is vendor A, they provide the most comprehensive set of features, but it's the most expensive option. Sometimes companies, they don't want to spend too much money. They don't really want to spend so much money. But as BA, we need to continuously sell the value, the long-term benefits of investing in this thing and the areas it will help us be better with. Option 2 provides most of the required features at a lower cost than option 1, but is slightly more expensive than option 3. Yeah. Option 3, it provides some of the features. It has the lowest cost. However, it may not meet all of our requirements. So let's bring them in. Let's see which ones we can negotiate and all that stuff. Your risk analysis is what you are also presenting. You have to present to the stakeholders and sponsor what risks for each of these vendors. Option 1, they have the highest risk because of the high cost. And do we even have the money for it? And the potential for implementation challenges. So your risk analysis, your option 1, which is the most expensive one, it has the highest risk due to high cost and potential for implementation challenges. Option 2 is moderate risk. It has lower cost, fewer potential implementation challenges, while the third one, which is the lowest risk because it's not expensive, it has a lower cost. And because of that, it has simpler implementation. However, another risk is that it may not meet all our requirements. Apologies, my phone keeps vibrating. Put it on silence. So risk analysis, you also, after doing that, you want to provide your stakeholder feedback. Which one do they want? You can do that in your meeting, in your presentation. You can ask them to email over which ones they want. You can have another meeting, okay? During that, you figured out our project figured out that the sales team prefers option 1 because it's comprehensive. It has a comprehensive set of the features that they need. However, marketing team prefers option 2. This is how you now start looking at stakeholder requirement, conflicts, and resistance to change. Okay. So yeah, marketing team prefers option 2 because it has lower costs and ability to execute targeted marketing campaigns. Now option 3 is the customer service team. They prefer this option for its ability to provide customer service representatives with access to customer information and history. So in our project now, as a business analyst, what did I do here? It's not a project that I delivered, by the way. It's a hypothetical project to help you really understand what we're doing. So as a business analyst, what I'm recommending, is option 2 is the middle one. Now, don't always go with option 2, by the way. Don't always go with the middle one, but it's kind of like the safest most times. It's the best option. As a business analyst, I would suggest option 2. Although it may not have all the features of option 1, it provides most of the required features at the lower cost, because we need to think about the cost and how much the organization or the sponsor is willing to spend. At the same time, it also has lower risks. It also meets the needs and preferences of stakeholders across the organization. So this is your recommendation, and you leave it there for the ogas, for the big boss. You want to chill with the big boys. You leave it for the big boys to now decide which one we're going for. So that's the end of part 9, evaluate options. I hope you found some value in this content. I'm really enjoying this, sharing this with you, and I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. As always, why haven't you subscribed? If you haven't, why are you watching? Subscribe, yo. Subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you can be updated every time I upload, because this is a course thing and you want to be updated every time I upload all the parts until we reach the end of this project that we're delivering. I really hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.